Good morning, good day. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Olayemi Akinola, and I'm your loyal financial professional. Today, let's talk about trust. Many people will say, they said we should have trust. Some people say we should have will. What is even the difference between them? And who are those people that should have trust? Another name for trust is fiduciary account, and it's just like a financial arrangement that is designed to move certain assets into a particular intermediary state, and then which can eventually be distributed to one or more designated beneficiaries. Meaning that, let's say you have your spouse, you have your children listed as beneficiaries, you can just put them under your trust. So once the asset is distributed, then it will definitely be distributed to your list of beneficiaries. Unlike if you don't even have a trust, and God forbid you pass on before the due date, or you pass on, then if your account or your asset goes into probate, your family is going to suffer for it. You don't want that, I know. So that is the essence of getting trust. And some other people will say, okay, let me just know, why do I need trust? I would say this: if you know that you have a large estate, you want to have a trust. If you know that you have multiple heirs or you have multiple beneficiaries, then you need a trust. Sometimes if you have a retired spouse, you should have a trust. Or you have a desire for financial privacy, you want people to not to just share your properties the way they like. So it's essential that you have a trust. Also, if you are someone with a large debt, you want to have a trust. Some of the situations are clearer than others. It's not for everybody, but if you must have a trust, you want to speak with your attorney to know why you are fit to have one. But essentially, it's just for you to avoid some probate and for you to be able to distribute your assets accordingly. We have a lot of we have types of trust. We have the asset protection trust. As the name implies, it's just like you are protecting your properties, and you don't want anybody to just acquire the property after you are long gone. So we talk about charitable lead trust. When you create such trust, it's just to decide that a certain portion of your assets will go to charity, and then the remaining assets will go to your beneficiaries. We have charitable remainder trust, constructive trust, but I'm not going to bother you about all those type of trust. Then we have what we call irrevocable life insurance trust. It excludes life insurance proceeds from your taxable estate. At the same time, it offers liquidity to the estate and eventually to the beneficiaries of the trust. We have a marital trust as well. This is one of the most common types of trust, specifically designed to leave your estate to your surviving spouse. Which we have different type of trust, but those are the basic and the popular one that you want to talk about. So how to choose the right trust for you? We have the revocable, we have the irrevocable. As the name implies, revocable just means that it can be revoked anytime. Anything can happen. Maybe due to divorce, death, sudden death, or whatever. You can just but if it is an irrevocable, you cannot change it. Once you set it, it is as it is created. So you hand over the control of the fund to a third party and cannot make changes to the terms of the trust after it has been established. So it is far less flexible. So you just want to count your cost before you do the irrevocable one. Many people, of course, are trying to reduce their tax liabilities or avoid predatory creditors. They choose irrevocable trust. So what is the main difference between trust and will? The thing that the main thing that you just have to know is that A trust is a fiduciary agreement dictating how your assets will be distributed and managed, particularly regarding how those funds will be distributed to your beneficiaries. While a will can work, very similarly, but it's both financial and otherwise have to be handled after you are long gone. So that's the main difference between them. A will create more specific requests. Oh, I want this particular asset to go to this person. I want my house in so place to go to this person. It's so specific, and that will definitely be distributed after you are gone. Wills and trust are both key elements, of course, of estate planning, and there is certain degree of crossover in their own, powers and their effects, but they also have some important differences. A will must be authenticated and verified through a probate court, while a trust usually does not require involvement of the courts. It can take months or even years, for your estate to be distributed through a will, but it may take far less with a trust, because with a will it will still go through probate. So your trust takes effect as soon as it is created, and you can even set stipulations for distributions that occur during your lifetime. A will does not go into effect until you have passed away. Family members or beneficiary cannot contest trusts, but they can contest wills. That is one of the main reasons wills can take far longer to be authenticated and executed. So if you want to, I think those are the basic information you need to know when it comes to trust and will. So you can then make informed decision by yourself to know which one is better for you, which one should you go for, and all that. So you must establish your primary reasons for creating a trust. Why do you want to do it? Then you have to speak with a lawyer or a financial advisor to know, okay, which type of trust you want to build. Then you write your trust document. After that, you notarize your trust agreement. Then you create and fund that trust. So those are the things you just have to do when it comes to trust. So if you have any other question, you can just put it in my comment section. I will answer you, and I'll be glad to answer all questions. Once again, thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. I remain your loyal girl. Please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.